Welcome to Pure Delish. As always, I'm your host, Jessie Johnson, and today I'm so excited because we're going to spice things up a little bit. This summer, Emilio Ramos got to go to his hometown of Salinas, Puerto Rico to film a special assignment for UTBS. And of course, I had to give him a little special assignment of my own. That's right, he had to find a kitchen, find someone to teach him something, and of course, try the food. And then come back, report to me, and tell me all about it. So everybody, please give a warm welcome to the executive producer of UTBS News in Espanol and the host, Emilio Ramos.
How are you, Jessie?
I'm absolutely wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great, or should I say perf?
You should say perf. You should probably say that.
That was
as
a
much
nice
as possible.
intro, a very nice intro. Thanks for that. That was beautiful. I brought you some presents here from Puerto Rico.
Oh, I love presents. Those are always my favorites. Thank you so much.
You gotta wait.
I can't see it yet?
It'll come in handy eventually.
All right, tell me about your summer, Emilio.
Oh Jesus, my summer was wonderful. We went to Puerto Rico for a journalist, Tommy Weiss and myself were down there working on some assignments that you will soon watch on UTBS, so a lot of exciting stuff. But like you said, we have to make a quick stop in a kitchen,
Yes.
in the kitchen of Juan Miguel Gonzalez in Salinas, Puerto Rico. Beautiful place to eat, especially when the sun's going down. You can feel the breeze from the Caribbean Sea. I know I'm making you jealous.
You're making me insanely jealous. I don't even know if I want to talk about this right now.
I have no words to describe. It was beautiful. Caribbean Sea is just gorgeous, and that's where I grew up. So, yeah, beautiful.
Great to go home, I bet.
It was great. Beautiful to see family and friends and try the food. I mean,
Exactly, and that's what all I asked of you, right? Just to try the food. So we're gonna take a look at exactly what he got to do.
All right, thank you, Jessie. We're here in Puerto Rico. I'm here with Juan Miguel Gonzalez. He's the owner of Ladis Restaurant right on the coast of Salinas, Puerto Rico. Beautiful place. Juan, how are you today?
Very good, and you?
I'm wonderful. I'm in Puerto Rico. It's really hot right here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Juan's gonna make a special dish for us today, so you might want to stick around and learn from him because he knows what he's gonna do.
Let's start with the tostones first because it takes long until we come back and make some plates here.
All right, so what are tostones?
Tostones are basically plantains that are cut. This is a peeled plantain. It looks like a banana. It's not. It's a plantain. And actually we slice it and then we fry them. Actually here, for what we're gonna do, we got maybe too much. This is good. So basically we're gonna let them fry them here until we go and deal with the rest.
So what can you eat tostones with?
Here, tostones you can eat it, basically that's the side order of every plate here. Either tostones or mofongo. Mofongo is mashed. I'm gonna do a mofongo too. So we stuff the mofongo with some shrimps in the mojo sauce. Here we got the mojo sauce that is already made.
Oh my God, take a look at that. What's in there?
Look at this. Oh, it's many things, but especially it's onions, peppers. We got some leaves. We got some olives. We got some garlic and some other touches that they've been around. That's why this sauce has been in this restaurant for more than 70 years. Since 1938, this restaurant has been here.
Well, what is one special thing in there that makes it unique for that many years?
It's the touch, man. I only been here 3 years, or 4 years actually. But this sauce, whoever teaches it to me the right way, so it's always the same. And it got a couple of things that basically I cannot say it because then everybody will know what I have in there. But it's more, basically what I told you is almost everything.
I do have to say it looks perfect and delicious. So let's go ahead and let Juan do his thing because he's gonna make a delicious mofongo here.
What I'm gonna grab is, I'm gonna have some of this sauce and put it with the shrimp to make it hot. These shrimps are already boiled, so we can do it a little faster. You guys can see in this one here, I have a special thing for you guys that you guys are gonna eat after. This one, it takes longer, so I already did it, and it's only, I have to, if you look in here, man, look what is in there. shrimp, octopus, conch, lobster. This is called Siete Potencias. This has fish, it got shrimp, octopus, conch, lobster, and crab. This is a 7-power soup, it's called. And as soon as you taste this later on, you can tell.
7 power. Sounds like something we should be eating in Minnesota in the middle of winter when we have 10 feet of
this
snow.
will be a blast there. When it's minus 40, you guys will having a blast there. Now you can eat it here while it's hot, and maybe you don't want to enjoy it that much, but it's gonna taste so good that you're gonna love it. No matter what. Here are the shrimps. Funny, mofongo.
Mofongo's the word on the street, as you can hear.
Mofongo, if they want this, I'm gonna stuff it in the mofongo and I'm gonna make it low here. So it doesn't get very hot because the shrimps were already burned. And then come down here because we're gonna do a snapper. We got some lobster tails here that we're gonna do something with the lobster. Not for you guys right now because I'm gonna boil them first and do a couple of stuff. It's just for somebody that is gonna eat in the restaurant now. But this is a red snapper right here. This is the way we do it here. One in one side, one in the other side. You're gonna need this lobster here so you can take a look and think that you're gonna eat it too. You know what I mean?
What's that sound?
That's the sound of the water going down the
I
thing.
thought it was a fish screaming.
Oh, the fish ain't screaming. This fish is dead. He ain't going nowhere. So
Going in our stomach.
I'm gonna put it to fry too. While we're doing this fish here, I got here two. Remember, you guys are 4 around. So I got here a grouper fillet that I'm gonna make too. So a little oil, a little butter. Then put it on.
For how long?
That one will take like 12 minutes. And this fish is going to the fryer.
Alright, let's get the fish in the
There's
fryer
the
over there. He tells the fish, see you later. See you on the table, huh?
See you on the table, you can say. I like the head to be down, so yeah, get out the second nail. Now it's now it's frying. The soup is right here boiling. You guys gonna eat it too.
We have to eat it.
You have to eat it because I'm doing this for you guys. You gotta eat it. I ain't gonna waste this food.
And it looks delicious, so why not?
Sorry, yeah, you're not here to try it, man.
Too bad Jessie can't try it over there back home, huh? Jessie, she's the host. You wanna say hello to Jessie
Hi,
Johnson?
Jessie.
You have to say the mofongo is gonna be perf.
Perf?
Perf.
Jessie, the mofongo is gonna be perf.
Perf.
Well, Juan sure looks like he knows what he's doing, and to be honest, I hate to admit it, he almost looks like a better cook than me.
You know, I hate to say it, but Juan Miguel Gonzalez has been cooking since he was probably 5 years old. He grew up a half a mile from the restaurant that he today owns. It's called Ladi's Restaurant. Pretty popular place, not just in the town of Salinas, but Puerto Rico. So the people that go visit Puerto Rico, you can, a lot of people stay in the San Juan area, which is about 40 miles north of Salinas. But once you go across the mountain on the south coast to Salinas, you have to go and try this stuff. The mofongo, it's delicious. I grew up eating this stuff. It is absolutely delicious. So.
And he seems like he has such a passion for what he does.
He does. I mean, this guy has been around the world for the past 20 years, just doing a normal job. And now that he's retired, he's in the kitchen cooking.
It's what he wants to do.
Doing the best that he can. He's an excellent cook. So.
Well, thank you. We'll be right back.
You're watching UTVS, local TV for the Granite City. UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6.
Su única opción de noticias en español en la ciudad de Granito.
Dándole una voz a la comunidad hispana.
Estamos comprometidos a brindarle toda la información que usted necesita.
Acompáñenos.
Y escúchelo.
Aquí primero.
You're watching UTVS, local TV for the Granite City. Visit utvsnews.com for all of your local news. You're watching UTVS, local TV for the Granite City.
Now before the break, Juan was making something that looked fabulous.
Well, he's making several things. First, tostones, mofongo. He's making fish for us, but the main two things is the toston and el mofongo, and it both come from the plantain. And you were asking me, how do you make mofongo? Well,
With my presents.
yeah, that's when the presents come in handy. This is called el pilón.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, how would you say that in English?
I
look
would
it
be
up?
like a squisher or a masher.
Yeah, sure. And in fact, I used to use this to eat boiled eggs in here because a lot of the times the moms down in Puerto Rico will use it to smash like garlic, and so the wood keeps the flavor in it, and you don't have to add anything to the eggs.
There
so
you
that's
go.
delicious. Yeah.
Smart.
So this is called el pilón, and after you fry the plantain, you put it in here, and then you just smash it.
Smasher.
Yeah,
That's what we'll call it.
That's how the natives in the island used to do it back in the day, and Juan still does it the same, and we all do. And did you notice something?
Well, my question for you is, do they all have this cute little logo here? Do all pilones have a...
They don't, and you know why?
Why?
They're not all perfect.
Oh, they're not all perf like this one here, that's for sure.
But you know, let's go ahead and go back to Juan because he's the expert at one of these. So let's see what else he has to do to make the mofongo.
All right, welcome back. We're still in the kitchen of Juan Miguel Gonzalez here at Ladis Restaurant. He's still making the mofongo. How's it going, Juan?
It's almost ready, man. I'm doing here the mofongo. And you see, it's a smashed plantain. It's almost ready. We're gonna leave it in there until we're gonna serve it so it doesn't get cold. While we throw some tostones down to fry. Tostones is the key of the restaurant. If the tostones are not good, the people don't. These are all iron. You're watching right. You gotta start throwing it in there. One hit only.
How long have you guys been using that iron here?
Oh, this one is maybe a couple of years because I always have some more around, because if you don't have around, you have nothing, man. Without this on a Sunday when it gets crowded here, you're dead. You need this.
How many tostones do you think you guys can make in an hour?
Wow, in an hour I cannot tell you because hours are different, but I can tell you in a weekend we maybe can make 5,000 because it's 1,500 plantains every week that we use. Each plantain gives you between 5 and 6 tostones. That means between 5,000-6,000 a week.
So if you
On a Sunday only, we maybe make 3,000 on the Sunday or 2,500, and the rest during the week. It's the only place that they make tostones this way in Puerto Rico is in Salinas. Not only in my restaurant, all the restaurants in this place here, we make the tostones this way.
Oh well, but if you're in Puerto Rico and you want to eat tostones, this is a place to come
have to
because
come.
they're never gonna run out making that many.
No, we never run out. Well, you never can say never because sometimes it gets crowded. But my father has a big farm, so thank God I just have to go and steal some in the middle of the day. And I see one running down.
Go pick him up in a bike.
Yeah. You see how they look?
They look pretty.
Look, this means it's fresh. You see the center of the vegetable right there? That means the tostone is good made. If the center cut, not in the middle, you won't do the good tostone. You see the center of the center of the vegetable. That's basically, we leave it in water there so it doesn't get dry. So I think we can start serving. Let's start serving the soup, so we don't leave it here. Todavía le falta chillo. Let's check this guy to see what's going on with it.
El chillo, that's a new word. What is that?
That's a chillo. A red snapper is called a chillo here. We still have a couple of more minutes to go.
All right, he's gonna continue to make the delicious mofongo. The fish is still there frying up. So let's go to a break.
It's almost ready. We just have to serve it. We wait for the filet and the chillo.
No, the chillo is almost perfect, right?
Yeah, it's almost perfect.
All right, we'll be right back after the break.
UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6. UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6.
Welcome back. Now, Emilio, what else did you bring me?
A few things. Why don't you go ahead and check it out?
Okay. Ooh, we have another pretty logo, my favorite.
Yeah, this one is called La Tostonera, and we use
Okay.
it to smash the tostones. So when we first slice the plantains, throw them in the fryer, then
Yep.
we take them out, and then we put them in here, and then there you go.
Oh, we got a
And then-
masher, a squisher, all of it.
Exactly, and you get what's called el tostón.
Okay,
You
got
fry it again for about a couple of minutes. Not a cook, so I don't know how long you have to fry them. But after that, you just eat them with like ketchup or mayo. Very, very, very good.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
And we still have the pretty writing, which I love.
Yeah, and yeah, not all of them have that in Puerto Rico, but we did talk to one of our friends. His name is Jose Gonzalez, and he, so you can see on your screen, that's Jose. He did us a favor. I asked him to write Pure Delish with Puerto Rico in it. Pure Delish with Jesse Johnson, and so he did that for us. So nice guy. So thanks to Jose Gonzalez for doing that in Salinas.
Absolutely. And before the break, we talked a little bit about what he was putting aside while he was making your dinner.
Yeah, he was making us a mofongo. We talked about that. Shrimp, octopus, a lot of different kinds of seafood went into that, but not all of the seafood that he was cooking went into that one mofongo that he made.
Okay.
So to say that, he made a soup called Siete Potencias. Siete Potencia means 7 powers, and in Puerto Rico, you can eat that when it's raining out, when you're feeling down, you know, when you wake up in the
Comfort
morning.
food.
Yeah. And of course, it comes great next to the mofongo and everything else that you eat at his restaurant. So let's go ahead and take a look at how the Siete Potencias came together.
So he's gonna go ahead and finish his dish, mofongo.
Okay, let's finish the mofongo, the tostones, like you can see here. We left them there, they're ready. So I'm gonna bring them closer to where they're gonna leave. And then the mofongo is ready here. I'm gonna make a little hole before I take it out. Then, with this knife, see how it's outside here. Lettuce here.
Making it look pretty, huh?
Yeah, this one is for the lettuce here. Make this place ready, might as well. Like you can see here, it's not at all fancy decoration or nothing because,
The taste does it all.
huh? The
taste?
does it all. Just
Yeah.
lettuce. People here are normally used to lettuce, tomato, and whatever they're gonna eat. That is the main thing. Let's stop this mofongo so we finish it. The hole is small. Let me make the hole a little bigger. There we go. We're gonna go with the trim. Last move here. Got the potencia soup that is hot soup. This goes right here for the mofongo.
Look at that.
This stuff mofongo basically in the mojo sauce. When ready, I put this on mojo to get hot here for the filet of grouper filet.
Is that a final touch?
Oh, here is. Look at this. This is the best part here.
Su única opción de noticias en español en la ciudad de Granito.
Dándole una voz a la comunidad hispana.
Estamos comprometidos a brindarle toda la información que usted necesita.
Acompáñenos
Y escúchelo.
aquí primero.
UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6. UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6.
Now, Emilio, I have to ask, how did it taste?
You know, I'm not gonna do anything with telling you, so let me show you.
Sauce. Mojo sauce. Put it up top right here. And the rest we put it up top here on this pillow. This is what we got right here, man.
So let's go one by one. Start
one
here.
by one. Let me get a little napkin here.
Uh-huh.
That's what we normally do and clean the plate. Make sure everything goes out.
Gotta keep the kitchen clean, huh?
Dishes clean on this little canoe. We put the tostones for this. The tostones for the soup. And it's ready to go. Basically.
All right, so let's go ahead and start right here. We talked about the tostones, so we can probably skip that one, huh?
Yeah.
What's right here?
This is the stuffed mofongo that is already perfed.
Perfect. You hear that, Jesse?
Then we got here the red snapper with the mojo sauce. We have here a grouper filet in the mojo sauce. This is typically how it's supposed to look. All that oily thing is where the flavor is of the mojo sauce that we make here. We got more tostones here and we have the soup here. 7 potencia, 7 power. This is the last time you're gonna see these guys. As soon as they eat this, they're gonna go to bed. Today evening, they ain't doing no more.
We could
Finito.
We could probably share a basic recipe online so you can make something similar. Remember, it won't taste as good as this one because if he gives us a secret ingredient, then, you know,
Yeah,
can't
it's
do
always
that.
a little bit because the touch of the restaurant, you know, is what it makes us unique. But you always can come and try it. It's a long trip from Minnesota, but you still can come and try it.
So,
One day maybe Jesse comes down.
Yeah, go ahead, Jesse. Come down here and make something like that. That's a challenge. Can we gotta try something on camera to make Jesse jealous.
Oh man, try those. You have to. Let me hold the microphone for you.
Hold the mic.
So
How
you
do
can
I
try
get it?
whatever. You can try a shrimp. That is the easiest way to try it from
Right,
there. You know
I'll
what
try
I'm
the
saying?
shrimp.
Try it.
Here we go, Jesse.
What do you think about it?
He's gonna interview me now. This is delicious. You gotta come down here and try this stuff. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
I'm gonna get a napkin too so I can shake Juan's hand. Thank you so much for having us
You're
here.
welcome, man.
Gracias.
Here anytime. And we hope the next time you guys come, you don't have a Packers fan here.
Oh, that is our photojournalist, Dummy Vice, behind the camera. Thanks again. We appreciate your time. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome, man.
Jesse, let's go ahead and go back to you at the kitchen in Minnesota. This is just perf, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat it with Tommy.
Thank you so much, Emilio, for doing this for me, and thank you, Juan Miguel Gonzalez. I'm still waiting for that food in the mail.
And if you want to learn more about Juan's place, you can go online, visit ladisrestaurant.com, ladisrestaurante.com for those of you who speak Spanish. And if you ever go to Puerto Rico, please go visit Juan Miguel Gonzalez. I would say the best place in town to have mofongo, fish, and siete potencias.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna need to because it looked so amazing and I'm so jealous.
It was perf and delish, just like Juan said it on camera.
Aww. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you all next week.
UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6. UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6.